Now imagine having to pay a deposit of more than $4,500 every time you enter the UK. Well, that could become a reality for visitors from some designated high-risk countries if new proposals by the British Home Secretary go ahead. The plan is for this to be a deposit refunded when those visitors go home. Let's cross live now to the World's Newsroom and join Anne-Marie Tomchak. Which are the high-risk countries then, Anne-Marie?
Michelle, it's countries in Africa and Asia like India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and then African countries like Ghana and Nigeria, and not to forget Pakistan as well. And I'm joined here by Sabir, who's with the BBC Bangla service. There's been so much reaction to these proposals, even though they haven't really officially been signed off just yet. What kind of reaction are you hearing?
Well, the reaction has been largely negative, and people are very, very angry, particularly from young people who have been posting on our Facebook pages. The reactions have been kind of on two lines. One line is pretty sentimental. They think it's an insult. They think it's discriminatory against Bangladesh and other countries, singling them out as high-risk countries. But also there's a practical side. A lot of people are saying that the few thousand Bangladeshis who come to visit Britain every year, visit their families and friends, they're not very wealthy people. And to ask them to raise £3,000 in bonds, just bonds, would be pretty unfair.
It's an enormous amount of money, especially if you have a large group of people who are coming to visit. And this was a question we put to our viewers on Facebook, on the BBC World Facebook page. We asked them whether they thought it was fair, and we got lots of reaction. Fred Anang got in touch with us from Ghana, and he says if you don't want migrants, just deny them the visa rather than charging them a bond which can be used to start a business. And Rick Allenok from the UK said it will whittle out those who don't have the skills we require. Those with the right skills will be able to afford it. Finally, Nellie Din wrote in from Cambodia. She says it's crystal clear line of discrimination. She says it's simply that if you are poor, don't come near us. So really strong comments coming in from there. And I just want to take you over here to one of my colleagues who works on the BBC Urdu service, Tahir. Tahir, you've been watching how the audience in Pakistan has been following this as well. Is it going down well?
No, a lot of people are saying that this step is not going to be good. It will create, Ahmed Shoaib, for example, right in front of you, saying this will create problems for students and young people who would like to go to UK. And on Twitter, people are saying that will not stop people who abuse immigration, because they will pay more money. At the end of the day, they will use the system to go there.
You've got lots of family over in Pakistan. Do you think it's fair? How do you think it's going to pan out when it comes into practice, if it comes into practice?
I think there are already too many red tapes in the visa system, and it will create more problems for them. They will be spending more time, and the visa abusers, immigration abuse basically will increase. It is not going to reduce. The person who's going to pay, who pays now 15,000, he can pay 3,000 more to come here and abuse the system. So it's not going to affect.
So you don't think it's the right approach to tackle this net migration?
No, I think there are smart and innovative ways to use that Australia, Canada has used. I think that would be more interesting.
Okay, well Tahir, thank you very much for joining us. You get lots more on the BBC World Facebook page, facebook.com/BBC World News. I'm also on Twitter if you want to get in touch with me with your thoughts on the matter at AM Tomchak.
Thanks very much indeed, Anne-Marie Tomchak, with the latest from the World's Newsroom.